course, was NASCAR on Fox. All rights reserved, no copyright intended. Just want to always get that out of the way. Before we start anything, I did hear Jack, and I'm just going to say this to everyone who's watching, either now or in the future. Show your boy Jack some love. He's one cool dude. Definitely show him some love. He is the man. So just wanted to get that out there. So good to see everyone here. Good to see you, Christian. First time seeing you here, man. So how about it? The NCCS, the NRLOA NCCS, first ever NRLOA race that I have done. Absolute honor. Big shout out to Napa Fan. Again, thank you very much, man, for allowing me to do this, and also for signing up as well. Benny Watson, driving the number 66. Cannot thank you enough. But the Daytona 500 to kick off this 18-race season. The series started off as a diecast series, of which, oh my gosh, I went back and I watched the very first one that I ever did, and oh my gosh, it was so cringy. I can't even begin to say it. But it eventually evolved. We did an NR season of 18 races, of which Mr. Ryan Leathers, who is now Mia Leathers, was the champion. And now we'll see what happens here. And of course, good old I can't think of anything. But still, well, I can't get. I'm already messing this up. I'm so sorry. But seriously though, your boy Jack, cool dude. Go show him some love. Anyway, let's just look at the starting order really quickly. Isaac Snyder and Jonathan Rains on the front row here. For the Daytona 500, Carter Friesen and Bob Bobson. Brandon Gomez, Samet Ozkan, his first start on this new channel, and his first start, and if anything that I've done in a very long time. In fact, I don't even know if he was in the prior season of the NCCS, but great to have him back. Nick Kennedy and Ian Canario are next, and then Chris Hayden and Justin Zeidel. Alex Jones is not back. I'm sorry. No Alex Jones here today, but these are the full starting results. And I've made it so that we will actually be seeing genuine Gen 4-like racing. Gen 4-esque racing, so that could mean that if you don't have a good car, you could lose the draft. But we'll just have to see. Cautions may or may not happen. Probably won't, but we'll just have to see. I'm done with this first series, aka the diecast NCCS. Oh my gosh. Well, hey, Mantron, if I may point this out. Mantron24, the man who kicked off everything that I've done. No problem, Jack. You just continue. You just take care of yourself, man. Just know we're all here for you. Don't you ever forget that. Just want to let you know. Alright, anyways. Same thing as bad luck in Daytona. Well, we'll see what will happen here today. And, of course, good to have Christian here. It's good to have the NRLOA on board. As I've already stated. I put the link to the NRLOA official channel in the description. Go subscribe to that if you haven't already. I'm going to stop yapping. Shall we just get the command? Shall we go racing? I think so. Let's do it.
Drivers, start your engines!
Engines are fired and we are rolling. You may notice these engines sound a little different. I've got the plate sound mod going. We'll see what will happen over 35 laps. Here in the Daytona 500, the biggest race of them all. Biggest race of the season. To kick it off. The NASCAR Classic Cup Series. under the NRLOA. Just see what'll happen. Everyone will say that they command for this. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. As the pace car pulls in, we're going to come to the green flag, into the restart zone, and the green flag is in the air. We are racing at Daytona. A pretty good jump so far for the 94. We'll see how it'll pan out for him and everyone else. Looks like we might already be going 3 wide. Gomez putting the 25 of Oskin in the middle lane. Nick Kennedy right on his tail. Carter Friesen early on here for the lead in the 0-2. Top 5 was all Fords starting this race. Now only the top 3 are Fords. The Pontiac, number 14, that is Ying Canario, is up to 4th, but Carter Friesen will lead the first lap. Very sorry about my very poor commentating skills early on here. Hopefully they'll improve. Kind of reading in the chat and trying to pay attention to the race. I'm not a good multitasker, I will admit that much. 26, I'm interested in the downfall of Kmart. Well, used to have a, well, we still, is it still there? There's like a really, we had a few Kmarts near here. I wonder if the one is still there. It's so weird, it's like 10 minutes from me and yet I don't even know if it's still there or not. As Isaac Snyder coming back to the race lead is taking it back away from Carter Friesen. They're nearly 4 wide in the back here. That is not going to work. And there's contact between the 4 and the 31. That's Michael Canto and Matthew Hartford. Where'd they go? And now we got more trouble. I see them spinning at the back. We have another crash. Crashing early on. And wait, did I have the... Oh, no. I think I screwed up, didn't I? Have I massively screwed up? I think I did. I did. Forgot to re-enable damage. This is awkward. This is really awkward. I didn't enable damage. Oops. Okay. Don't I need to. Sorry. But if I'm going to do this series properly, ignore what you're seeing. Those last 10 minutes never took place. They never took place.
Drivers, to your cars.
The last 10 minutes never took place. It's all in your mind. It is all in your mind. All in your mind.
Drivers.
I'm sorry, but if I'm going to do a proper, if I'm doing this properly, I'm very sorry. I did something earlier. I forgot to re-enable damage. Let me explain some things. So, very sorry. Very, very sorry. But all is good. We'll keep it going. All is good. So, I see you there, 9th. Take 2. Like the thing that they use on movies. So now it's Carter Friesen and Isaac Snyder on the front row. Well, it was good. Because we'll be taking the green flag here again. So ignore the last 10 minutes. They never happened. But now we're coming to the green flag properly in the Daytona 500. And away we go. Let me first make sure it actually got it right. And yes, it did. Good. Good. Good to see. Maddie, I did not see where you started. But we'll see how this will play out. He's already 3 wide. Derek Hamill in the 75 on the move here, pushed by the 24, Tom Jonas. Again, 3 Fords up in the front. Isaac Snyder going to look to make the move. Bob Bobson is the 28. Might be able to get it up there. 94 going to the lead. Looks like he's going to be able to lead lap 1 here. They are 3 wide, all behind him. Picking up quite a few spots. There's Matthew Phillips, number 3. The old Dale Earnhardt car. As Friesen's put up to the high side, he's going to lose out here with no help. But Tom Jonas is on the move already, up to 3rd, looking for 2nd. She's live again. She did like two separate live streams earlier. Yeah, well, all's good. As Jonas has gotten underneath the 28. Looking for 2nd place. Going to be the top running Chevrolet here. In a sea of Ford. Currently up here in the top 5. Now 3 wide. He's put in the middle lane. Carter Friesen trying to move back up. Bob Bobson put way up to the high side, but this group is starting to pull away a little bit from the 3 wide mess that's behind them, which is currently being led by Samet Oskin and Christian Parker. And up in the middle lane there is the reigning champion, Mia Leathers, the number 1 car. They're able to get themselves sorted out. They can definitely close in pretty easily. Yes, you are indeed Mike Skinner. The number 31, I see him right there on the low side. So we'll see how that'll play out. For the 31, as Carter Friesen's looking for the race lead. This group is starting to close in. Patrick Smith, the 21, now leading this group. He's actually broken away from them. You can easily try and close in on this battle, as now Tom Jonas looking for the race lead. The number 60, Jeff Scott, is currently through the grass. What the frick? Careful, careful, careful. Always up into the field. Hits Zachary Fitzwater, and that is a crash. Benny Watson, Ben Kraut, Zach Ryan all involved. Somehow the 60 got turned into the grass. Nick Kennedy also collected. And that is a massive crash. Carter Friesen leading a drag race to the finish, but holy smokes. And this time they should be damaged. If they're not, well then that's a glitch. But holy smokes, Jeff Scott, how did he get down there is the question. But then came up right next to the 90 of Zachary Fitzwater. So there he is. The 71, Joe Broadway, wanting to move and fill that gap there on the inside and just clips him. Broadway managed to file back in line by the looks of it, but Scott just nowhere to go, and up into the pack. Hits the 90 of Fitzwater. And everyone else just nowhere to go. Benny Watson involved, Nick Kennedy, Zach Ryan, Marcos Alejandro, the number 5, Ben Crouch, the 22. Evan Hunter, number 11. Not sure if he got damaged in that or not. And he did get hit there. But holy smokes, the 12. And many others are, but the 12 especially, Samantha LeBron. We're going to go on board quick. Just watch this incredible job that she does to not get any damage from this. This is impressive. Golly, came within about an inch of the 11 there. He just clipped the side of the 93 there of Cody Reynolds, but that's about it. Oh yeah, and I also forgot to mention pit stops will not be taking place as far as I know. More like, this is Sparta! 660 comes up and destroys everyone. Ay, ay, ay. So we're under caution. We got many cars on pit road with damage. Cut back to the regular shot here. Carter Friesen leading. Tom Jonas, Isaac Snyder, Derek Hamill, and Bob Bobson here in the top 5. Then Rains, Phillips, Smith, Bright, and Sean McKean. After starting almost toward the back, finds himself in the top 10, the number 8. Eli Bright, the number 7, right in front of him. So far looking pretty strong, but still got a long way to go in this race. 30 laps to go, as it is right now, currently under caution. But we'll see who's going to be out of the race as a result of that. I think definitely a few will be. Still under caution. Let's look really quickly here, and Evan Hunter is out of the race from that, along with Benny Watson, Nick Kennedy, Ben Crouch. Chris Hayden also out of the race, number 18. Didn't even see him involved, so that might be something separate, I'm not sure. But Jeff Scott, Zach Ryan, and Marcos Alejandro are going to continue. And on the lead lap, nonetheless. Wow. And as far as I know, that is not Derek. That is actually a separate guy by the name of Christian Parker, as far as I know, at least. Good man there, Jeff. Good man. So those are how it looked right now as they're running. Golly, yeah, he just said, hey, where's the 60 running? Cut back and... Uh-oh. Reconnection successful. What? What's going on? Can you guys hear me? Is the stream still going okay? Everything going okay, stream-wise? Because something down here just said that OBS just reconnected. Oh, shit. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry if anyone just heard that. I am so sorry. I just swore. Are we good? Everything good? Everything good? Because, yeah, it just said that, OBS just reconnected. And, sorry, insert a censor bleep there. Very sorry about that. I did not mean that. I was just very worried that OBS did something stupid, and it actually kind of did. But anyways, my goodness. First ever NRLOA stream that I've done, and already it's going down the drain. Oh my goodness. Whatever. Sometimes it makes it more fun. And whenever you guys are, as long as you guys are having fun, well, the more fun you guys have, it's whenever I have fun too. So, oh my gosh, I'm not making sense. Jeez. So anyways, we'll come back to the green flag here. Pace cars in, taking the green on lap number 9. Field in the hands of Carter Friesen in the 02. Green flag back in the air. As they try and get back up to speed, already 3 wide. And Isaac Snyder looking for second. 3 wide. Jonathan Rains on the low side of that. And never gets old. Especially with these sweet sounds of the sound mod going. I love it. I absolutely love it as Carter Friesen hangs on to the lead. Saw the damaged cars starting to fall back a little bit. No surprise, really, but they're all staying together, so we'll see what they do. At least while together. We'll see what these guys toward the back of the draft right now, if they'll be able to hang on, because with where everything is set, they could lose the draft. You never know. Jonas put all the way up to the high side. Eli Bright making moves here. Well, that wasn't on my video. That was actually on a song by Starset that I was going to listen to, and then that came up, and I'm just like, oh my gosh, you serious? And quickly thinking, I was like, ooh, I could turn this into a bit of a joke. Well, not really a joke. I did actually find it genuinely ironic with the whole adpocalypse thing that YouTube is running those ads on Starset songs, nonetheless. Ah, well. That's the title says it all. GG, YouTube. As new leader Isaac Snyder once again. Patrick Smith in second. Bob Bobson third. Friesen now put on the high side. Eli Bright, the number 7, is making up some spots here. Not all that late. Only lap 12 out of 35. Well, I think now that Sean and Mantron are both in the chat, I think that what Mantron just said there is going to take on a whole new meaning. Sure, as long as you don't get insulting, I guess. But this is the NRLOA stream, so... Well, let's face it, I've already tarnished my first impression here with needing to restart the race, so... What you gonna do as William Brock, the number 40, looking to get 4th here is Snyder, Smith, and Bright. 3-car draft up there. Well, not anymore. Smith put up to the high side. Eli Bright looking aggressive so far. And Dodge is out of place. Up with a lot of Fords, that's for sure. Derek Hamill looking strong. Matthew Hartford looking good so far, the 31. Salzman up into the top 10, and the number 9. Oh man, well, that actually exists. I made it. For those who might not know what NCAL might be referring to, if you're new here, which we just got into the NRLOA here. So you know, oh, by the way, I'll just really quickly point out here, Zachary Fitzwater, despite getting involved in that wreck, is up here comfortably in the top 15 right now, looking pretty strong in the number 90. Despite being involved in that wreck, so pretty impressed. But anyways, one of the very first NR series that I ever did was called the PDNC, the Planet Dolan NASCAR Championship, where I literally made custom cars for each character from Planet Dolan. That ran for a good while until Planet Dolan became stupid. And one of the characters is actually called Hellbent, and I made a 66 for them. Can't wait if you have any new Sports 500 on Sunday. Yeah, Sports 500. Well, but anyway, as far as this Sunday's Talladega race, well, it's Talladega. You just never know. As Patrick Smith hangs on to a comfortable lead, that's a 3-wide mess. Oh, speaking of the 88, you were asking, right there in the low side, looking to get top 10 here. That's Daniel Yepes, number 88, with veteran Zachary Fitzwater, the Australian, right behind him in the 90. If this were last year, Kansas would have been this week, but new schedule, so yeah. Hey, speaking of Zachary Fitzwater, there he is. Good to see you, man. Whoa, 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 whoa! Eli Bright gets turned. The number 7 is around. Not sure if that'll be a caution or not. No one else wrecks. But Bright, after running the top 5, nearly got to the lead. is going to lose out here. And that is not a caution. So they'll keep it going. Patrick Smith hangs on to the race lead with second place Derek Hamill in the 75. But holy smokes. Bright with a strong car, he's now going to hope that a caution comes out so that he can catch back up, as we're pretty much to the halfway point here in the race. How is that not a yellow? NR. He didn't hit anything. Single car. That's about it. I'm not even sure exactly what caused that, but dang. Calm down, Zach. Give me a minute. Like right when you ask that, something happened. Yeah, you were involved in a crash earlier, and you're in this 3-car tandem, which eventually they will get caught. And it could cause some problems. We'll just have to see what will happen. As William Brock is now closing right to the tail, the 21. We'll see how long he just stays in line here, or if he decides to make the move. And there he goes. William Brock, number 40. Coming to the race lead here. Brandon Gomez, help from Tom Jonas, is moving up here, and more contact. That looked like Tristan Allen getting into the back of the 14. But still alive, still going. But golly, they're getting really aggressive now. Whoa, there they go again! And now the 17 is officially around. The 97 went around. Reigning champ is around. The 1 car wants the ARCA brakes, and that is a lot of ARCA brakes. Snyder is involved. Mark Davidson just sitting there. Not going anywhere. And we have a car flipping. It's Dominic Anthony, the 77. Ethan Timms is not going anywhere, so it looks like we've had a completely separate incident. And I'm not sure who's where now. Patrick Smith remains in the lead. Jonas, Brock, Hartford, Stapleton. Now the top 5. My goodness. That, my friends, is the big one. No doubt about it. Samet Oskin also involved and smoking. That looks like that might end his day. Early for the number 25. Yeah, it looks like he may have ARCA braked his way in there, but man, they were getting awfully racy suddenly. And suddenly the 97 looks like they've just gotten clipped there. Just moved up the track slightly, and no, actually the 17 got turned. Let me actually see. Who was that? Who turned him there? Oh, the 02 going to clip the 17 there. That's what happened. Carter Friesen. And then the two just could not get off of each other, and that is what happened. Everyone else trying to avoid it. I want to see what happened up here, and there goes the 77. Just the wrong hit there. That is actually a really weird crash. Wow. Don't spam, please. Everyone's telling me to do onboards. Good lord. But, hoochie mama. That's all I have to say. That is all I have to say. I already showed you where you were. I told you were involved in a crash. Pay attention. But Dominic Anthony just going for a friggin' barrel roll there. That was a weird flip. A really weird flip. Not exactly sure what caused that per se. We will go on board with the 3. Who's going to get a good vantage point of this. This is Matthew Phillips. This is the only onboard I'm going to do, though, just to keep things moving along here. Oh, just hit the 94 there. That's going to be front end damage. But dang. A major incident here. Now the 3 looks like may have just come out of the pits right behind the 44. Zachary Fitzwater coming out of the pits, and golly, I don't know who wasn't involved in that. Or got a piece of it or something. Yeah, the 94 was loving it. So, Patrick Smith, Tom Jonas, William Brock, Matthew Hartford, Nathan Stapleton are now the top 5. Then Hamill, Allen, Bobson, McKean, and Yin Canario in the top 10 now. We'll be within 15 laps to go and we take the green flag once again. We're going to accelerate through this a little bit, and we'll see who might be out here. How much soda did the bird drink? That is a good question. I didn't know that they could drink soda. You're in the top 5? Yes, you are. You're 4th. Snyder, Oskin, Davidson, Zidell. Justin Zidell out of the race as a result of that as well. Along with Dominic Anthony, who went flipping. 14 watching. Dang. Great to see everyone here. Glad to have you all here. I hope you're enjoying this, even though I'm doing an absolutely terrible job of commentating this. I will fully admit that. I do not commentate live streams very well. I do better commentate whenever I pre-record it. Well, slightly better. Still not that great, but... yeah, well, just hope you all are having fun. Hope you all are enjoying this. And, hopefully we'll have a good race here to the finish. We will be taking the green flag with 12 laps to go. 2 cans. Ah, now I get it. Because toucan. Or toucan, as they say sometimes. So lap 24, we're taking the green flag, and the 21 try and hang on here for this long. We'll just have to see, or if anyone else from further back in the woodwork can try and make their way to the front. Because with them being Gen 4 from 2000, track position is slightly more important than on a play track for a Gen 6 car. So Patrick Smith, 21 into the restart zone, and 12 laps to go. Green flag back in the air. And a great jump there for the 21, 24. Mostly staying single file here in the top 7. Sean McKean trying to start moving up already. William Brock to the low side, putting Tom Jonas out to the high side. A Ford, a Dodge, and then 2 Chevrolets here. And then another Ford. And that's 75, I think. Is that a Chevy? I honestly can't tell. No, that's a Ford. So now the 97 hung out on the high side. Jonas files in to the 3rd position. All right on top of each other, nose to tail. There goes the 24. 11 laps to go this time by. Smith hanging on to the lead as they're going side by side for 2nd. That will allow Hartford, Hamill, and Sean McKean is up to 6th. Started really far back in the pack and is now looking pretty strong here. Joe Broadway, the 71. I've not seen him up here yet. Looking strong here in the top 10. Samantha LeBron almost to the top 10, and Sandy Garrett out of the woodwork. Looking strong, running top dozen. Still anyone's race right now, as that's awfully sketchy. William Brock way up to the high side. Derek Hamill's going to get 3rd in the 75. 10 laps to go in the Daytona 500. And Smith hangs on to it in the 21. There goes Jonas as they battle behind them. We'll see what they'll do. We'll see how these slow cars fare. And Ethan Timms, who was involved in that wreck all by himself, losing a lot of ground. We'll see if they'll catch him or not. And then other cars who were involved as well. Just going to try and battle amongst themselves. Along with some of these drivers back here. But then you got the 7. Eli Bright going to try and come back up here after spinning earlier. Is now working his way back up here. That caution is exactly what he needed. Did not get involved in a wreck. Now we'll see what he'll be able to do, as Derek Hamill has gotten by Patrick Smith for second, and with help from the 8 is going to try and run down the 24. I can't believe I old boss sold the 1934 Lincoln. $3 million? Holy crap! I think he got a good deal for that one. Jeez. Smith looking to return the favor on the 75. Joe Broadway up to 4th. Samantha LeBron is 5th. We've got 8 laps to go. And now LeBron looking to get 3rd. There's the 88. Daniel Ypez. And the reigning champion is up here now. Dale Salzman can maybe try and make something happen. And we have not said Roger Ray's name at all yet today in the 01. Up here in this lead draft as well. We're coming to take now 7 laps to go. Smith has reclaimed the lead once again, the number 21. But the 12 is on a charge. And now 3 wide, Derek Hamill making the move that's going to allow Patrick Smith to maintain a pretty comfortable gap. No word from my teammate, because Dale Senior's not in the draft. You got a few teammates out there. You got the 1, you got the 8, and even the 31, if you're looking corporately. The 88 with an aggressive move there. Could have made that 4 wide. A caution this late in the race. Actually, if a caution comes out this lap, that will result in an either green-white checkered or maybe a 1-lap dash. We'll have to see. But if it takes place, if a caution takes place in the final 4 laps, or 5 laps, that would end the race. So hopefully we'll have a green flag finish here, but with how they're driving, we'll just have to see. As Eli Bright is back up to 3rd after spinning, Bob Bobson is now looking for the race lead on Patrick Smith. But Eli Bright has definitely shown he has a strong race car in that number 7. And he's starting to flex his muscle again. And looking for 3rd, or is in 3rd right now. Patrick Smith is able to stay in front of the 28, at least temporarily. 24 getting in line. Top 5, single file, 5 laps to go at Daytona. Jonas back down low. But Bright is able to get back in front of him. LeBron put up to the high side by the 75, and Dale Salzman is up into the mix in the number 9. Side by side behind the top 7. As Brock, number 40, Reigns 32, Hartford 31. Trying to make up spots. A couple teammates nose to tail there. Sean McKean and Mia Leathers. We'll see what they'll be able to do. But coming to 4 laps to go now. A caution at this point will definitely end the race. We'll see where the lap cars are running. Out of turn number 2 goes the 10. I think that will probably catch him. More likely than not. But Smith hangs on to it. Bobson working with him a little bit to maintain a gap from Derek Hamill and company. Bright might be putting in the middle of 3 wide here. Jonas on the far high side. He needs to get back in line quick. And now Bobson looking for the race lead once again. Just 3 laps to go this time by. The 28 has reclaimed the lead. The 75 going to try and take advantage. But will the 10 car become a factor in this? That is now the big question. 4's far back. Yeah, doesn't quite look like he has the car, but still going to be at least a reasonable day for the number 4. But we'll just have to see. They're still all single file, so you never know what can happen. As we are now going 3 wide almost. Samantha LeBron's going to be able to get underneath the 28. Coming to just 2 laps remaining, still anyone's race. William Brock, second on the low side. Is he going to make the move? 3 wide. There he goes. 2 laps to go. In the Daytona 500. A lot of 3 wide. Will we make it to the white flag? If we make it there, we will have a green flag finish no matter what. And the 10 car in their sights. 40 could actually use the 10 to his advantage, get a bit of a slingshot. But the 10 is going to cause some issues. Going to hold up the 28 and the 21. Is he going to cut low here? Yes, he does. The entire pack has to check up. But now Dale Salzman into second place, coming to the white flag. Jonathan Rains and Emil Leathers up here now. Roger Ray into the top 5. But the white flag is in the air at Daytona. Still, William Brock in the race lead. Will these two become a problem? I don't think so. But does anyone have anything for the 40? That is now the big question. Is it everyone trying to get by the 10? They're having a hard time at it. But that is definitely shaking things up. The 9's going to need a big run here. William Brock looking good right now. Coming out to turn number 4. The number 40. He won the last race at Indianapolis in the last season here in the NCCS. And now William Brock will win the first race of this season, winning the Daytona 500. William Brock gets the victory, just as they were catching 2 more lap cars. But massive congrats there to the 40. Looks like the 9 car did indeed get second place. So Dale Salzman's second, Mia Leathers third. I know that much. And beyond that, let's take a look. So those were the top 3. And then Jonathan Rains and Roger Ray out of nowhere. Did not see much of him. He will emerge with a top 5. So great job. And then Joe Broadway, Tom Jonas, Bob Bobson, Patrick Smith, Nathan Stapleton round out the top 10. Matthew Hartford, Samantha LeBron, Derek Hamill, Sean McKean, Daniel Ypez, top 15. As again, many of those having a problem with the lap car there. But nothing you can really do. But that's just how it goes, and it's a good points day for all those drivers in the top 15. Still got 17 races to go. So still plenty of time to make up ground. Still everyone with a shot. We'll just have to see how the season will play out. Go ahead and export this. And obviously, since this is the first race, that's how the points are going to stack up. But a big congrats there to William Brock. We'll head to victory lane in just a second. You should be there. Somewhere. There you are, 29th. Yep. But full results here. Tough break there for Eli Bright. Actually had a couple tough breaks, but man, he definitely showed that he had a strong car today. He can leave with his head held high. But we'll see how it'll play out. 17 races in a series that started off as a really, really crappy diecast series. Is now in the NRLOA, and I still think it's pretty dang cool. So, again, thank you to Napa fan. Did not have a great day there for the 66 Benny Watson, but hey, all is good. But hey, we gotta give some credit to the 40. Let's head to victory lane Daytona 500 winner celebration. So big congrats there. As actually, Ben, I have all those races saved on my main PC downstairs, so they are not gone. And who knows? Maybe I'll at least post clips of them just for laughs, because literally they're laughable. How weird and how bad they are. How bad the track is put together. Oh my gosh, it was bad. But that's what it stemmed from. It's the very first series I ever did. Mr. Mantron24 inspired me to do that. I knew that NR 2003 existed. I knew that was all a thing. I wasn't big into it at the time, but slowly got into it. Got the game for myself. And as time went on, here we are. So I just want to say thank you everyone for tuning in. Pretty good race there. And a couple cautions in there. Wasn't sure if we'd have any. So that was a great race. And we'll see how the next one will go. I don't remember where. Don't remember where it will be, but yeah, just excited for that. Of course, the next truck race, the Metco Tools Truck Championship, will be at Hillside. Hope to stream that. Not sure exactly when. I'll again let everyone know on Hangouts once I know for sure. But until the next race, I'm going to say thank you everyone for watching. And, yeah, well done there, Mantron. The radio skills. So thank you everyone for watching. You all have yourselves a good night, and I will see you in the next race. Until then, take care, and bye for now.